See, you don't have to be famous to be unforgettable. You don't have to be. You do not have to be famous to be unforgettable. There's things that you guys can do that you will be unforgettable with your kids. Little things. So remember that. This is the one I like. Can you see? Can you see stuff? It's a see-through mirror. All right? So it's a two-way mirror. So even though I can see myself in the mirror, I can still see you. Kids can see us. All right? It's not just one way. All right? We think, yeah, I see what they're doing. They're also watching us and seeing what we're doing. It's a two-way mirror. And that's the way it is in the classroom. They are not watching some things you do. They're watching everything you do. Everything you say. How you treat each other. You and the teacher. They're watching how you treat each other. And you know, I'll tell you this, you know when you hear your kids talk about so-and-so doesn't like so-and-so. They know which teachers get along, who likes whoever. They're paying attention to everything. And people do what people see. About a month ago, grandbabies were in from Maine, and Maxwell's 2.5, followed me around everywhere I went. I don't care what I was doing, he was trying to do it. People do what people see. And our kids are watching everything we do. It's important to them. Because again, people don't know what they don't know. You might be the only real role model they have from somebody that doesn't yell and scream. Who talks to them, who listens to them. You may be it. And you wonder why at holiday time they act so crazy. Right? Because they're going to be separated from you. Their stability, their consistency is you. And the holidays are coming up. Most kids on work coming, we're ready for a break. Thank goodness. We're ready for a break. They're ready to stay with you. So all those things add up. All those things are important. And the big thing is just being able to listen to them can change their life. So listening is a big piece, correct? All right. So we're going to learn to listen today. Well, what we're going to do, I know we got a lot of people in here, but I think it's an important exercise. We're going to get in, we'll get like fours, groups of 4 or 5. Let's do groups of 5. Groups of 5. So what we're doing is this. Now listen to my instruction. Now your kids are. You tell them one thing, they do another thing. All right. So you're going to get into a group of 5. One person is going to be asked questions. So you decide who you want to ask the questions to. Everybody else is going to listen. Once you ask a question, you cannot interrupt. You have to let that person talk. When they're done, you ask the next question. This is all about listening. It was hard for the first group. It's like, okay, only one person should be talking. You ask a question, that person's talking. Because the whole goal is just to listen and get to know them. Because here's the thing. You work with people that you may not really know as well as you should. And think about what you hear sometimes. When we hear about a shooter or somebody, you will hear people say, I work with them, I never thought, or I never knew they did that. Because you never had a conversation with them. We pass people all day, and we'll be in the same classroom with people, and we never really talk to each other. And we really don't even know each other. And everything that we do comes back to relationships. Everything we do comes back to relationships. The kids that respond to you, the kids that do well, you have a relationship with them. I try to talk to my kids, my daughter said. It's like we sit down, we go out to eat, and we talk about things and everything. It's important to have a real relationship. So I want you to take time to listen. You'll listen, then we'll come back to the group and you'll tell me about that person, what you learned about that person. Because there may be some things you never knew. All right? But the big piece is ask a question, let them talk. When they're done, the next person can ask a question, let them talk. We'll take 7 minutes. We're going to take 7 minutes to do this. So once you're in your groups, let me know. Everybody's in their, get in their groups, and then we'll get started. You can go 5 or 6 in a group.